So, okay, let's paint this guys. Okay, so we need the brush color. I probably have the left here, the airbrush. We need airbrush for this purposes as well. So yeah, let's do that. Good. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Today we will paint this amazing riders from Realm-Lords from Age of Sigmar. So here this him. We are not going to follow this flow, we will create our own. We just need, because I want to have same colors. So yeah, I need just to find proper solution. And let's start with primary. Good. I think that should be enough. The left from yesterday miniature. Thanks for the likes, guys. Always happy with your support of my channel and join. Okay, good. So let's just quickly. So I will use this beige color. So yesterday we just did this amazing man on this like Kanguraptor, I would say. And yeah, so today we will do the riders on the horse. Super nice. So let's start first of all. Let me just check. Yeah, pretty good flow. Let's just check. So like I hope you can hear me well. Guys, please just put anything in comment like plus, because I'm testing today like new microphone. I just got it to have a good connection and good nice. Yeah, okay, so I hope you hear me pretty well. Good. Okay, and let's just start again. This part will be armor, and I'm going to use this color actually as a base armor, so I'm going to concentrate on this step a bit more. For the rest miniature, this light color pass as well, so like, because I will use partially contrast, we will do layering. So today we have pretty nice detailed video together with you. I hope that we probably might be needed 2 hours. As usually, like yesterday we spent as well 2 hours on a stream. This like actually, yeah, the best audience in YouTube. And I'm doing my streams on YouTube. So okay, let's take from this side. All thanks guys for joining. Hope you subscribe to my channel. That tons of contents, all free, all end-to-end, only tutorials, tips, nothing like more, just interesting quick content. So like today we need to paint this man. I will go step by step through the painting together with you, and I'm happy to answer any your question, maybe like to hear your suggestions and like your vision, maybe your experience you can share. And I test new microphone today, so I hope you might be able to hear me pretty well. So yeah, I just bought exactly for such streams, not for like video creation, as like many people just complain about my AI voice in my shorts. But yeah, that's actually the way I save a lot of time and able to create tons of content for you. So probably that's still pretty like nice way for me to speed up the process, because I have like 5-8 video per week. I usually prepare video for 3-4 like usually a month ahead. and just to not have any breaks with my videos, so you have like very stable content every week. So hope you subscribe the channel. Those who can just support me, happy if you just, I don't know, like buy a coffee on a Patreon. That will be like fully great for me, because all of my own investment here. Good. So I think the horse is pretty nice. Yesterday we had like actually very nice miniature. I will do some shorts as well, of course, with this like army, and there you can see this like pattern on the armor. We did it. It's pretty easy to do. Yeah, and yeah, it looks super cool. So thanks for your likes. Happy to comment, answer your questions, guys. Just let me know in chat with plus that you can hear me well, because I use new Holy Land. I choose this one instead of DJI, because they connected directly to the iPhone, and I can do it like without Bluetooth, because I think this connection with such adapter should like provide better result. So let me just share. Oh great, thanks man. Good. So yeah, let's just check, because it's a bit liquid, so I need probably applying couple layer. So this armor, this key I will paint with the deep ocean blue. That's super cool color. And here as well, so that's metal, that's like as well part of the armor, so we need to a bit highlight it. Okay, let's just put the airbrush on the face, because we need a bit highlight face. There are not so many face, we need to. Thanks man for your support and your comment. So yeah, I happy that like new microphones works very well. So I'm going to use them actually not for shorts, but I definitely want to create some full format videos, probably with like collecting some tips and tutorials in one video, like 20 minutes. But here usually I have all content I have, and that actually all mini I can share in just 20, 30 maximum minutes, or like just 30 seconds. So yeah, that you can see the flow, the approach I use, and yeah, if it's useful for you, that's great. So yeah, we don't need to paint from the bottom, but we can just highlight here, we can just highlight here. Here, let's do this as well. Again, guys, who just, I don't know, has some I don't know, constraints regarding the using airbrush, because some people say that, okay, when I show some scheme, they mention that, okay, but you just cheating with using airbrush. That's like, I need to buy that, so on, so on. But like, I think this should be the next investment after you have one brush and couple paints. So the next investment, that's like not so expensive, inexpensive at all, like airbrush. That's actually help you a lot. So that's great. I think we prepared the mini. The idea, let me just show you quickly this. Oh, let me just adjust my light. It should be better for you. I have great light from Red Cross, guys. I bought by myself, but that's like my wife actually just gifted to me. So yeah, we bought our own money, and that's actually cost every cent, every cent. Super happy with this lamp. And they actually have some lamp on Kickstarter. I don't know, maybe like already they selling it. Probably yes, with only one LED line. Okay, so we quickly clean up just with like clear water. We just remove the rest of the water from here. I usually use such like jar just to collect the rest of the paint, so that's pretty easy, pretty easy. And like after the water, I have couple inside, and yeah, less, but you can use isopropyl 99%, but I recommend airbrush cleaner. That actually definitely create very good flow and allow rest of the paint just go to the end. Perfect. So that's clear. Later I will just probably clean up, but not just on a stream, because you are waiting and I don't want to waste your time. So let's do this stream. Definitely interesting. Ask any question, type any like comments. Happy, like I even prepared some snacks. So yeah, I can stay with you 2 hours easily, guys. That's always interesting to stay with you on the channel. So like, what do we need? Let's just adjust my lights. So we have the light. Okay, that's actually painted by gold. Not so bad, but like deep. I did like, guys, where is it? Yep, those guys. So they have on shields pretty nice with deep blue, ocean blue. I think that's even more interesting, but we can do it in the end, so we don't need to concentrate. So let's start with horse. Let's start with horse. Yesterday we mixed our own color, speed paint, just to apply on this animal. I don't know what is an animal. If you know, just let me know in the chat. But I say it's like Kanguraptor for me. And we just do the whole miniature, not miniature, but whole animal with the contrast, our custom mix we did yesterday. And then I just highlighted. So I highlighted like from the bottom, you can see. So that's great. Definitely, I think cool. Where is it, the box from this, guys? So many boxes around, guys. Sorry, can't find. Okay, and yeah, actually here on the face you can see it as well. So we have like a highlight with the glazing. So we had like so thin layer. We just apply over it. That was beige, or no, that was even like some pole sand. That's, or even not pole sand. That was like skeleton tone I used probably. Yeah, I assume that was skeleton tone. So hi Mark. Happy you joined, guys. Hope you subscribe to my channel. There are like tons of video, all free, all end-to-end tutorials, quick and real. So yeah, and I always have 5-8 tutorials per week, once months ahead. I just like all plan them, and of course do some ad hoc video because it's interesting, some in progress work. You also can join other channel or my Patreon to buy me a coffee. Good, so like we will start. I will start probably with metal. Let's start with metal, why not? For the metal I want to use, so we will mix today the contrast and regular. Hi Alan, so thanks for joining, guys. And if you have any question between like, I don't know, using or anything you want to ask about like regular paint, contrast from the other brands. So contrast, like you can find in any brands, right? So in Vallejo, K, Citadel, it's contrast, like in Army Paint and Speed Paint. So for contrast, so many like there are sometimes Hollyware for contrast I use just Puppet. That's cheap and super cool way, so you can just clean up after you dry easily. So look, that's absolutely amazing and that's so satisfying. So I will use this brush. This contrast. I don't use usually my main brush. I use Winsor and Newton Series 7 miniature one. So but I will use some old army painter that's like base coat probably brush. Yeah, base coat in some like starter set was good. So let's do that. Let's do. If any questions, guys, please leave in a comment. Let's just start discussion. That's live stream, should be definitely live. And yeah, let me just okay log my miniature on my home. Okay, good. Actually, as you can see, after the just highlighting with the primer over, not the primer, I use like the beige color, just thinner it for airbrush. We have like my ground was a bit lighted. So for immortal words, I use like I just highlight. No, I didn't even highlight yet, but I just cover it over with green black. But here we don't need that, and I will show. So we did grass yesterday, so just over this, and it looks amazing. So I think this miniature I really like, especially this animal with this like highlight from the bottom, and we need to do this magic with our horse as well. Good. So horse not contacted with metal parts, not here, not here, not here. So that's separated like painting, and we easily can do that. Let's take our metal color and just apply. I'll apply it to this like metal chain. Thanks guys for joining. Hope you are subscribed to my channel. There are like a lot of 100 more than 150 free end-to-end short videos with tutorials how to paint such some models, I paint, and a lot of tips. And I'm very open to hear your feedback. Some of the army I just painting by your request. I lose. So like world eaters, I don't paint, I don't collect them, but I just bought to have couple miniatures to paint them. Super cool mini. The same Discworld, I don't collect them, but I just bought these Terminators. They so cool. And actually this color, it's you can see you can even apply it when it's just concentrated some place and make it dirty. That's absolutely cool for the desk guards, and this color, this one. So brownish decay, you can just apply in a one layer and you will have amazing death guard. So strongly recommend. Cool color. I just choose it by myself when I was in the shop and just bought the desk card. So I just checked what color will actually fit to my vision. And actually what I like in speed paint or Army Painter, that's actually conception of Army Painter I love. And that's unfortunately they are not my sponsor yet. I hope some future they will support me with some paints. But why I like that, I like form factor. You have like two metal balls inside for mixing, especially very important to mix the pigment, and you see exactly what do you want to get. So like when I just decided to buy something for my desk guards, so I choose the color and that's fit perfectly to the picture. So just on the stand you can find exactly color you need. And I like when I can measure. So I have as well like some speed paints and paints from Citadel, like this Telazar blue. That's cool paint, absolutely, but I don't like this form factor. I always need to mix. I want to just paint from the cup. So, and that's always like more time needed to mix it properly. So yeah, for me, like this like concept from Vallejo, AK Interactive, Army Painter, much better. So let's continue with our steel chain. So hi Lenny, hi Wanda Cross Studio. So guys, if you have any comments, if you have anything, maybe you can just share where you from right now. Just join it to me. And what are you doing? Just like yesterday was a cool guy who just joined from, I assume that Minnesota, just during his lunch. So, and he was like during the lunch till the end of the lunch, and then he just mentioned, "So, man, I have to go. So, have a great day." That was super amazing. Yeah, that people join everywhere, and yeah. Hi, David. Hi, Marina. So please let me know where you currently. So yeah, where you joined to me. I am streaming from Germany, Munich. So let me just touch these elements as well. Again, trims, it's not so like critical if we touch that, because we are going to the puppet. Yeah. Puppet the best. Actually, if you saw Army Painter, they just released their own palette for contrast, and that was just puppet. They actually just did own branded puppet, but that's so cool. That looks so nice. But what my thought about that? I prefer still this one. Why? Because first of all, like you don't need big chain here. You need like a small set. Because like you never will like mix tons of contrast. It will dry very quickly. So you just apply small part. And in their palette, there are 8 or 10 cells. In my palette, I usually use all of them because I mix some color added color. I forgot it. What is the color? Because like actually this one, so you don't understand exactly what color is going to be later. And yeah, I strongly recommend just to buy for 1 year on $1 just in some any cheap store, and you will happy with this like small investment to paint with contrast paint. So yeah, strongly recommend. Okay, that's metal. That's a metal. Here is as well some like metal parts. I need just carefully touch. Oh no, this part was just mixed up with my metal, so I need to clean up that again. Just with clear water you can remove. Don't worry about like never I don't know, be some have fear about like doing something wrong. You always have a lot of layer, you can just apply over it. So that's always the situation you definitely can fix. Some miniatures I repainted like 10 times and they have still like some texture. So yeah, all good, don't worry about that at all. So okay, this part should be gold, probably this should be brown, gold. This like will be our Caribbean Ocean color. I really like the color. Thanks David said, thanks guys. Any comments, any questions, feel free as usual. Let's just keep it alive, keep it alive. Okay, so what do we have next? We have, okay, we have some part of orange I used yesterday probably, but yeah, we need some like beige color. Let's try to do that. I want to have the same horse almost color, right? So of course we won't go with like layering, glazing, and we are not going to spend on this miniature like 6-8 hours. Like last week. Yeah, that's Realm-Lords. Yeah, Realm-Lords. Yeah, from Age of Sigmar. Correct. That's correct. Okay. So I need to mix my own beige. Let's just do that. I need to take all colors I have, and that's actually the best probably conception in painting miniatures. So I really appreciate that actually Game Workshop just provide all like paints they use. And actually guys, don't worry if you have another brand, if you don't have like Citadel but have like Army Painter, Vallejo, AK, on all brand website, on Vallejo, on Army Painter, you can just on official site find their like the whole palette of their colors, and always they provide some like comparing with other brands. Usually they use Citadel, so you easily can find like exactly color or like close to that. But I prefer actually just have fun with finding the color. I think that's like exploring some new color. That's super cool. So let's do that. We need to do some beige. So we have Crusader skin. That's already pretty good. I have Peachy Flesh somewhere. Yeah, they have Peachy Flesh. So actually even Peachy Flesh could work just in one layer actually. Yeah, so I assume that we found the color. That's actually Peachy Flesh. That should be fine, I think, for this horse. Then after Peachy Flesh, it will apply a bit darker. I will highlight some parts on the horse. That's okay. The this part that should be, I don't know, I need even like lighter probably color. So yeah, that's more like peachy. So let's do that. Let's do the horse. Love Crusader's Flesh. Help a lot in my mark project. Yeah, Crusader's skin absolutely cool. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. So there's some color that's super, and our like next color I will use that's Caribbean Ocean. That's amazing. That's just amazing color. I will show you. So let's do our horse, and we can. So we do just with contrast because we need to apply on a big surface. Later we can just fix it with applying. Don't worry about that at all. We can fix it with applying some highlighting with some glazing over it. So just now we need that it apply across like this texture and create the proper. So guys, hope you all following me on this channel or other channels. So we are time for hobby, and I do like 150 already we did, and I do regularly 5-8 video per week regularly. That's absolutely, even if I am a trip, I always have like some planet ahead and always have like months ahead with the content. So you make sure regularly to get nice, interesting, nothing like maybe some joking later, but for now it's just a lot of quick tutorials, quick tips, like some schemes that I use for painting. And yeah, for some like miniature, we find really fast schemes actually just to paint them. Okay, so like for this like immortal quartz immortal army, to be honest, it's like one solder take maybe 20 minutes. But they're like a gradient that we did like on a previous stream a bit longer, but that like was I wanted to do that, but you can just do it faster. So again, depending on your priority, I think this hobby definitely should be focused on the fun part. So if you are happy with it, that's for me. Actually, I have many hobbies. I like sport. I did like half Ironman distance. I like triathlon, bike, running. I like guitar and piano, so just improvise together with piano and some background main stream I create. So, but this one, this might probably the lowest hobby. That's like yoga for me. I totally restart after just painting miniatures. So yeah, that's for me absolutely relaxing time. So we have pretty good horse skin. So for rest of the like I have 4 more horses. Maybe I will do with the same skin, maybe not. I will think about that, but probably would be nice to do different horses skins. I think that should be pretty cool. That's army, of course, like Realm-Lords, but yeah, they probably have special horses, but why not to paint in different? Let's say they have different horses. Good. Thanks for your likes, guys. Thanks for comments. So, and tips for brush gear. Yep, for brush gear, I strongly recommend to have any like brush soap you can buy in any. So they have like pretty standard scheme. So you can buy in any art store. Just take your brush, especially after contrast, because it dry faster, and you just start to remove like so the soap, the paint from the brush. Then just take some, let me just take new one, and you take some clear paper towel and just remove the soap and continue. That's again, if you don't have like any paints already on this like from the soap, so just to clean up. So we have, that's actually brush not the best to show that, because I applied liquid mask and I cleared a lot. And the recommendation always to store this way, not to store like just pushing on some surface. That should be always like up. And my like main brush, I always use this part to protect from any like pressure or like damage. So yeah, that's all recommendation, and your brushes will be clear and good. So with this brush I painted probably, I don't know, hundreds miniatures just with one brush. That's not expensive. I assume it's like 7 or 8 euro probably, or even cheaper. So just from the basic set from Army Painter I bought. So yeah, thanks for touch comments again, guys. If some people are new with this hobby and don't know how to start, is it expensive, happy to share like my thoughts. So if you just let me know in the chat and I will share. Just do not sit. I hear my pitchy flash. Just not sit silent. I hope you can hear me well, because we have cool microphone today. Finally, just waited it. They promised this, like store promised me like 2 weeks, but they delivered as usually faster, so that's great. I have ability to do my stream today with you with the good microphones. Hope you can hear me well, guys. If any issue, let me know in the chat. Maybe I talk a lot. Let me know in the chat. So I like touched the wrong this part. So let's just remove that. Thanks for your likes. Thanks that you joined. Hope you joined my channel as well. That on the video. And yeah, this brush is very bad. I just broke it with using this liquid mask. Okay, so like we have, looks like good. First layer of the horse skin. We can just highlight it later. So let me just quickly touch some part of the horses that still should be painted. And that's actually all. Yeah, actually this. Okay. Yeah, I think I can paint this part as well, and I will highlight later. So that's also like, okay, that will create some shadow, and I will do highlighting later. So it like fix, because on the picture, it should be lighter, and we can do that. That's not a big issue. We can do it later. So like always just to plan in couple layers, your miniature, and yeah, that's always easy to paint, to fix anything, any mistakes. Good. All right. So we have horse here, nobody see that. And we have this part. Hi Tarek, thanks guy for joining. So hope you enjoy together with me in the process. Share your comments, share your thoughts, join the channel. Like that only I do it myself regularly without any excuses. A lot of short interesting video about miniature paintings, some tips, many different fractions. So I'm not just painting only some one fraction. I try to mix it with different miniatures, characters. So like last week I painted Grey Wolf's Priest, the character. That's so cool. I saw like paint characters. They have so many details. I ready to spend more times for Priest and didn't use contrast at all. I just had a fun with painting. Okay, so this part, is it fabric or horse? I think this horse, but like that's so small place. Let me just, whatever games do you play? So yeah, I like a lot of games. So with my family, I play in Duna Imperium. I play Catan, but that's like very usual. So we have Gloomhaven, Joel line, and that's amazing. And I think Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion, that's like standard that should be for people who just start playing in some like especially complicated game. They just entered the player through the like first 5 rounds step by step in the complexity of the game. So my son in his like 7 years easily joined the game, and we continue this like scenarios like one per month probably. Super cool, super happy. I play like Warhammer as well. We have Kill Team with my son and many like other games like Flies, so on. So I just take from the top. Where is my small brush? Yeah. What games do you play, guys? Maybe like, I don't know, maybe Warhammer is not interesting for you, that I'm painting, but yeah, they have, actually I painted, yeah, we have Hero Quest. I just bought Hero Quest with mini. It's not just a simplified one with like all miniatures, and I painted them by myself. There was like over probably 100, I assume, miniatures in the set, and that was so cool. We spent probably with my children in the catacombs, I don't know, maybe 50 hours in total. So that was so interesting. I really think that's like board game. That's absolutely like best idea to spend time with children, with friends, and for the interaction. And here of Gloomhaven is like Martheim. Let me just Google Martheim. To be honest, I didn't hear about that. Shame on me. Mordheim. Yeah, close to that. But actually, I recommend just to check out Gloomhaven. Hi guys, thanks for joining. A lot great audience as usual, and hope you connected to the channel, guys. Join my channel. There are like tons of video. We have 5-8 video per week, stable, without any excuses. And yeah, actually, regarding the Gloomhaven, I can strongly recommend because they have very interesting gameplay and like the exactly the battle flow with the card. So interesting. I play Gloomhaven on my Steam Deck. They have great like full Gloomhaven. They're around probably 100 levels, and you need a lot of time to pass it. The Jaws of the Lion, it's smaller, like 25 missions. There are 4 characters, very interesting. You don't need to combine the card. You have like your own like how to say, like cards in a paper, so it's easily just to tap any game. And yeah, I strongly can recommend. So cool. It's not expensive, but like with the friends, especially when you are not going just to play, that's all, but like I don't know, to level up your characters, their characteristics. That's amazing. That like completely changed my experience with board games at all. So can strongly recommend. I was not sure if that was standard fantasy or elves. I know they different names. This one they named as Luminous Realm-Lords, if you mean this like army. So yeah, some very nice elves. They have a lot of streams, but actually I order it for myself different markers from a cave, from gallery, and from army painter. So I want to test if it will work good to use metal markers to like paint all of the streams. I think that should be super easy concept. For 1,000 suns, there are like some fractions and armies that definitely require a lot. What then is that you using to help you paint? Yeah, that's actually from Citadel. That's easy like to use. You just fix miniature properly. I have the big approach like this one for bigger miniatures, so I can paint like Dreadnought here. So I can just keep Dreadnought, for example, and Let me put him here. Stay guy. And I also got from my partners from Red Grass, I got this holder as well. It's like with magnet, I can like just glue. So I didn't try it yet. I will do video with the holders. Goes like for some miniatures, I do my custom one. So like there are a lot of options. That's so cool. Actually, I'm going to test and do video. And I regularly use this one. Very useful. Like, but I prefer if they like allow to put something inside. Sometimes I want to have like more heavy in the hand and like just to stay not to like crushed, because this one is not so stable. I prefer if they will create bigger surface here just to keep it. Thanks guys, thanks. And sounds super cool. Western Realm-Lords do cool. Allow me agree. I just started pick up Immortal Knight Codex. Immortal Knight. Is that this guys? Do you mean or not? So let me just know in the chat. Shown. Good. So what do we have next? Let's just switch to our magic blue. That's Caribbean Ocean. Super color. I think I even bought it just because I like how it looks like. Imperial Knights. Got it. Good. But robot fraction in 40k. Cool. Okay, so we can just apply again this color over. So don't be scared. So we have some gems here. That's no critical if we just paint them, because I'm going to paint them gold. And actually metal color cover very well over any like paint like color previously on the background. So this color, like that's actually the best place for contrast. You always can understand if you have like many texture on the surface. That's absolutely great to paint with the contrast. So look at it, it's just like amazing from the first touch. And that's all. I usually use like different techniques, like just to paint with thin layer, but I prefer to have, you can see like small drop on my brush. So with it, guys, please join to my channel. I publish tons of the content every week without excuses. I did it for the previous like half year I started my channel. We have already like 20k great followers in community in all channels, and yeah, I have over 150 video tutorials and I do a lot ahead. So you currently in my project, I just didn't montage 80 projects, so I need to montage to put some like different time that you don't see some regular the same army, but you have some different content. So please join my channel. For those who can support with like one coffee cost, 1 cup coffee cost, just join to my Patreon in description. I share some my work in progress and plans, and yeah, we're discussing as well the next projects. So I just buy some new sets based on your request. Some people like ask me about like all of this stuff, and yeah, that was just initiative based on your request. You shared with me in the comments under my video. Good. Imperial Knights, yep. So subscribe it, share it with my husband. He has few Warhammer armies. That's great. Thanks, thanks a lot. Really appreciate. Yeah, I think we have great community here, especially on YouTube. So I try to speed up the YouTube. I do streams only here, because here always stable and good, interesting audience. Like last week, we just painted Space Wolves, Headacres that was, and I painted till 2 a.m. 4 hours we painted together. That was super amazing. There was like 400 comments. We discussed a lot. So yeah, in YouTube, the best audience. So I do streams only here. Good. The bug, the Tom Nice and Max, or the one you showed earlier. Do you mean this one? Or which? Thanks, Heavy, for your support, for your comments. That really like inspire me to do this content regularly without any excuses. So I was on vacation, but my content, just publish it in time, minimum 5 video per week. But usually I have right now a lot of content, so I try to montage 8 video per week. And yeah, that's with the AI voice, guys. Sorry for that, but that's definitely easier. Even like with new microphones that I want to, I buy by myself. But yeah, I want just to recommend. Super cool, looks like in usage, and yeah, that's easier for me. Very easier just to use AI. I probably can montage 10 videos in the same time. I just try to montage with my own voice to find some silent place without AI. So blue mechanical ones, big suits. Blue mechanical one. This one, probably Dreadnought that you mentioned. Yeah, this one. Steady. Yeah. Good. So actually, as you can see, the contrast apply pretty well on this texture, but here is a like flat surface. For the one small flag, I will use this color, but usually I recommend not to use the contrast on some like clock and just paint with a regular brush or just with a dry brush technique or with like sponge for maquillage, so for makeup, sorry. Yeah, and there are like many different way. I will do some video with like painting clock and some like flat surfaces that actually not so best for using the contrast, because contrast just leave, you need to, you can actually do with the contrast, you can just do with the very thin layers, but they are no effect, because you actually need to highlight some like parts with bigger like color as contrast actually do, right? So it's liquid and just concentrate in some places, create the shadow effect. So that's why we love the contrast actually. Good. So I think we painted here, we painted here, and you can see, right? So it's applied not um, yeah, so let me just carefully touch. Yeah, it's not so good, not so good. I want to remove and I want to apply next one on this surface. Yeah, better probably to paint with the regular paints. Okay, anyway, we can just fix it with our regular brush, regular paint, sorry, just to fix it later if it might be needed. But yeah, that's create like too many. Thanks. Thanks, Hans. Thanks, guys, for your comments, for your likes, that you join and stay with me. Okay, so I think we finish it with our Caribbean Ocean, and I'm going to paint actually here the part as well, like part of the horse. So I probably need just to quickly paint them with the rest I have here of the peachy flesh. So just touch inside, the rest of the part will be like gold, so I can fix any mistake I just did. Okay, after any contrast using, I just recommend to apply brush soap and just to clean up it. So cause the contrast paint just dry pretty fast, and clean up it later will take more time. So thanks for staying with me, and let's just switch to the some element on the armor. We just need to check before we will go to the trims. And while our horse just drying, we won't touch her skin. Okay, so here we have, according to the picture, some really light color should be here. I would take orange, actually, to be honest. I would like to add orange here. So let's probably do that. Orange. Here we had not like our custom orange color I did. So that will be again pretty close to the horse. So we won't see the contrast. I want to see the contrast. So I want to paint this one some another. Let's just use nuclear sunrise. That's cool orange. Let's do that. Okay, guys, if any questions, comments, happy to discuss. Let's just share in chat. Okay, and I can. So I'm going to leave this probably white. No, they actually painted as well. So I need to paint this one, this, then just apply gold. And here we have, but here, here's even blue part. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, they have blue here, so I can use. Not okay. Okay, let's do this way. Let's do this way. So I will do orange here. I will do blue here, but not this one. I will do some just blue contrast, another blue contrast. So let's touch here with the orange. Let's do here. Good, I think that's good. It's like brighter than just the horse skin, so I can see it. Because that's very important actually when on the miniature you see the contrast between like the armor elements. That creates some really nice view by default. Because like for example, let me just show this world eater man. So like usually world eaters they are going with like a bronze stream, but bronze is like true like bronze it's close to the red, so you will see less contrast. Silver pass not so good, and I just used brass, and you can mix with silver and gold just 1 to 1, and you will have this color that actually have and like some reddish elements like a gold and not just like metal. And yeah, that's great cool contrast. So that's always like important to have the contrast on your miniature. I think that's my idea when you create your own scheme. Especially even like to make the more realistic view. So we're doing with like some lighting with like highlights with shadows, just to create the 3D dimension view of our model. And yeah, that's what we are going to reach out as well with the contrast and just applying different contrasted colors on the armor. So again, like the trim I will paint gold, and that will like after I just applied gold, that looks so cool. So and like silver or like light gold, not so like perfect apply. So join the channel, guys. Quran. So hope you are joined my channel. And if you have any comments, question, maybe like your tips, tutorials, happy if you can share with me in the chat. So feel free to comment in the chat. Where are you from? Join it right now. What are you doing? Maybe you're also painting. Maybe you're just eating your lunch. Maybe you're watching TV. Maybe you're walking. You're in transport. You are on Oktoberfest. I don't know. Like I don't know why you are watching my stream on Oktoberfest, but why not, yeah? Why not? Boom, good. Yeah. By the way, if anybody just interested to visit Oktoberfest sometime, I don't recommend to visit Oktoberfest. I recommend to visit just the beer garden in any Bavaria place. So that's more so nice, so cool to get with friends, to have a great time. Good. So like we painted this orange. I have blue color. I have magic blue. That's not like Caribbean one. And I have like a darker blue. Probably I will take this one. Let's do this one. That's lighter. And I think that should be interesting. We can test and we can fix it later. So you can see we didn't like used a lot of contrast, but I already like used 5 or 6 cells. And yeah, when you painting with the contrast, and I will use like 3 at least more paints. So yeah, the palette should be with a lot of cells. That's definitely very helpful. This part I will paint with like a deep blue. I think that's much better than gold. Much better than gold. I think that's my opinion. And I need to paint this one. That's color maybe no. So actually the symbols will be with this not sorry. They will be deep ocean blue. So it's a bit greenish. And I want to do this blue. So they have not like magic blue, but I think it'll be darker, right? A bit darker. So let's just use our Beowulf blue. I think that's better. That's better for this purpose exactly. So yeah, let's just do that. Thanks for joining to the channel. And today we will finish. Oh, sorry. We'll finish this man. I hope you can hear me still. Just give me a plus in the chat that you can hear me well. Still, that's very important to know that, because I am testing the new microphones, and yeah, there might be some issue. I don't know, maybe I need to chart them. So just give me plus if you can hear me, and do nothing if you can't, because you can't. Good. And actually the blue I'll just apply, and the rest I will cover with gold, so that's all good. I just need to remove the rest of the paint and move here. It looks dirty. Don't be confused with it, so we will just fix it. We will fix with the gold later. There's some like complicated place for painting, but let me just push my brush internally. So looks like I've done with the blue, and I will do gold trim later, so all of this will looks pretty cool with this blue color. Let me just quickly add a bit more, even more pigment here. So good. We have some shadow. I don't need to concentrate here a lot, and I don't need to create here super great view, because that's place very complicated for reading. That will be gold. That's okay. So don't. Oh, you can hear me. Super. Thanks, Yabo, for daily. And yeah, so thanks, guy, that you are with me. Open your like and subscription to the channel. That support me a lot to do more such streams and publish more video. I already do. So good. We will take with the trims later. That's brown on there, like no other part. So yeah, actually we can just switch to the next stage. Let's just paint these ropes, and actually we still have metal. Where is my metal? That should be it. I need to paint this part as well. That's metal part. So let's do it while this paint didn't like right. Finally, so we can just paint it carefully in one touch. The metal, that will work pretty good. All right. So, and now we switch to the face we will do later. That's easier. Face small, without a lot of details. And I will take probably to have the contrast. So I can do with the brown. Where's my brown? Let me just quickly. I have Sechel brown. And I have this, where it was another contrast, this one. So yeah, I think between of this probably I will use the regular brown for the lace. So you found a genius use for one of this popping things that's everything. Yeah, yeah, that's actually thanks for the comment. Yeah, that's actually the best you can see. So after drying the air, the contrast, you can just remove it so quick. Look, and that's clear. You don't need to wash it. You don't need to do anything. So the Puppet for contrast paints, that's absolutely top. Absolutely top, I can recommend. And it's cheap actually. You don't need any specialized. And why the flag of the Ukraine? Because I'm from Ukraine. Yep. So let me just touch this. Yeah, this is our brown color. So a while to probably I'm not going to concentrate a lot. You see that contrast for this part applied pretty well, and I just need to walk through it. So with like small elements, with a lot of texture, contrast work amazing. So let's just quickly touch. Uh, Thanks, man. Thanks for support. I hope that you love those. So you subscribe to me, so you look my video. There will be a lot of video. So probably who join it can see that I started to post today Necron Monolith, and yeah, and we will finish it step by step. So interesting, so cool machine, this monolith, and yeah, there will be a lot of tips. Open this army, there will be some 10 gladiator, so that's just spoilers for you. Will be space wolves, headacres, some characters soon, so I need to montage all of that for you guys. Yeah, so many like characters, many characters from Age of Sigmar I haven't planned to do, so there should be a lot of content. If you have some army, probably, because those guys I just painted on request. So that's one as well, like custodian guard. That's one. Those I also like bought to paint just to show example, because people asked it about that, and I started to collect Grey Knights. I love these guys. They amazing from the painting perspective. So cool, so nice. With like a bluish metal, I do custom way without like specific paint. And the like only question I have, why they are so small? Why like Game Workshop still create them as a dwarfs? So, and I need to touch here as well. That should be like a laser stripe. So let me just gently touch, because I'm not going to go on the horse skin. I want to leave it without any issues. That should be good. Here we can touch as well. Then we will just apply gold, so don't like don't afraid to make some mistakes. That's absolutely normal to do mistakes. All mistakes you can just fix. For example, we have like a blue part here on a hand, oh sorry, on like on a boot, and I just apply brown over it, so you can just cover all your mistake you previously did. So that's absolutely amazing. All right, that actually should be blue as well. Looks like. Let's just, while we have this color didn't dry it, we can use it, and I will try to do it carefully to make less mistake as possible, like that. And I will do, yeah, all good. So Maxim probably from Russia, yeah? Maxim, I don't know if you're from Russia. We're sitting in YouTube. That's forbidden in Russia, as I remember. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah. Good. And have you seen Army Painter Pop Palette thing? Yeah, that actually I just mentioned previously. They just released their palette for contrast, and that's cool. Branded. I assume it's like expensive than just a bull. This like $1 or $2, right? One puppet. So, and the issue with the palette that actually they have 8 or 10 cells, and actually the main idea that when you use contrast, you don't need big cells, you need small cells, because you are not going to use all of your contrast. You just apply with a couple drops. Even mixing, that's still small portion. And when you use like such big palette, you not enough like 8 cells, you need more and smaller. So that's a cool idea that they just did that on Puppet, just invented. I'm from Ukraine, and I am asking why the flag of Ukraine, because I'm from Ukraine, that's why flag from Ukraine. So yeah, and where are you from, Maxim? What other system is the green for? And yeah, actually, let me just gently touch here. So yeah, that's leather strips. So I can just do, we can highlight, but actually it apply pretty well in one layer. We can highlight or just like a bit correct with the regular brown color. If it might be needed, we will do that for horse. You will see to highlight some parts. So, okay. And here as well. Good, I think that's enough. So it already looks good. We still have this big peak we need to paint. This part will be cold probably, so let's keep it as is. Again, for the flat surface, that's not so good, but that's easiest way just to paint it. Let's do that. Then just this stick, so not a big issue, not a big issue. Click. Well, system for what do you mean, Maxim? Okay, let's go. Oh, that's actually part I didn't apply with my super Caribbean Ocean. Super Caribbean Ocean. Good. And yeah, so good here. Whereas as well, they're like a laser. Let's just check this out. Okay, I need to paint from internal side as well, because during my highlighting, because I highlighted from all sides. So yeah, that was just applied on an all stick. Okay, good. So I think that's okay. Here's should be leather as well. Where also that's no, 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 no. That's probably one stripe we need. Let me just keep it closer to you guys that you can see. Okay, here that should be gold beside this parts. That's good. Gold this. Nothing. Oh no, this part I missed. I missed this part. Thanks guys for joining. Hope you subscribe to the channel. Appreciate your support. And yeah, we do. I say always we do, but I actually do. By my own. Just video content regularly on the webs. Oh, sorry, on a YouTube channel and other channels. So yeah, thanks for your support. That's really inspired me to do more and more content. If you can just support with 1 cup coffee on my Patreon, I really appreciate that. Good. So okay, then actually nothing we have here. I'm going to paint with black for this purposes. If any like comments, questions, just let me know in chat. Green black. So let's do cream black, and you can see I have already used like 8. I have already used 8 cells. So this conception from Ari Painter with this like pop-it palette is good, but not like I think the best one. So I recommend probably not to do such bigger, and they can just put here, I don't know, like 20 cells, and that would be so cool. Okay, so now what I just took the black, so let me just quickly touch. Oh, sorry, no, wrong color. How it named in the horse's foot. I forgot this word. Okay. Okay. And yeah, quick touch. Not a big issue. Now here we have plant, so we need to be carefully because I'm going to paint it yellow. And I'm going to touch here black. Good. So we have, yeah, from this side I still see it. So let's do just like this. Okay. Oh, sorry. Good. Thanks for likes, guys, and support. Hope you join the channel. So right now we just start doing. So yeah, that's actually a question. Should it be just gold, like all of those symbols, or I prefer deep blue? Let me just show you example. Let me just show you example on a white color that looks so cool. So I take my wet palette. You can do by your own self, you can buy. So yeah, that's pretty simple conception, but very useful for regular paints. Good, good, good. So the dark blue. So cool. I need clear water. Usually I just use like some cheap bottle and with the clear water, just to add a couple drops for mixing, because my water for it's not so clear. Right, let's take, so we need like 1 part of the water with like 3 part of the paint, then it will apply with like thin layer. Hi Tommy, thanks for joining. Hope you follow my channel as well. There are tons of interesting new content regularly, 5-8 every week. So let's just, for me, carefully apply. So just with the side of the brush, I carefully apply it through the symbol. Later with Tidal blue, I'll just do some quick highlights. So we're doing, okay, just touching, Again, with gold it would be even easier, but I prefer this way. It looks so cool, so deep contrast. I really like that. So let me know if you think that's a good idea, was just to apply not a gold, but with this deep blue, deep ocean blue. It's like deep green blue color. So cool. So cool. Yeah, so I think that looks, especially with like gold trims and highlights, that will be super cool. This part with the gold, probably I can use gold. That's, but no, I don't know. What do you think on a shield? Should I like use gold or apply the deep blue color? Drop me comment in the chat. Okay. All right. So, hi Carmen. Thanks for joining. And let me know if any topics or question you're interested in to discuss. We are very open audience and ready to discuss any topics here. Cool, so nice, so nice. And it looks cool with blue. Yeah, I think as well. That's so deep, so cool on a white. It's like beige, but to be honest, whitey beige. And yeah, probably with the blue, that should be very strong. With the gold trims, super nice, super nice. I love that. Good. And this guys like took me more time than Immortal Guards. Definitely, especially with the streams and elements, but yeah, that's so fun to paint them. And that's main conception of the hobby. Each hobby should give you tons of fun. You shouldn't just rely on some people comments. If you're happy with your result, you are great. So share like in a comment probably what hobby do you have. Maybe you as well just play Warhammer, painting, maybe other hobbies. They plastic or potted. Let me just check. I probably don't know the meaning of the word potted. Sorry for that. Oh no, that's plastic. Yeah, that's plastic. That's plastic one. They actually, here is it. Here the same set, just without primer. Good. So let's just quickly just paint this one. So we have this and one symbol on a shield. We are going to paint, and that's all. And actually the first symbol we just started paint probably already dried, and we can do highlight with lighter color. And that will look so cool, guys. Let me just show you. So this symbol here and the sun, let's do as well. That should be, let's just check. On this picture, they actually have the sun with the blue color. Yeah, and they're gold. But let's see. If like a lot of blue will be, then I will like paint gold over it. It's not a big issue. So that's like main conception. Don't be scared about like make some mistakes. That's absolutely okay. You're not doing mistake. You are trying. You just have some attention, and you always can just fix it. But you will understand. Okay, that's probably not the best way. That's not how I expect it should look. And yeah, you can fix it later. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. That shouldn't like stop you. It's like an airbrush. It's like many people just say like airbrush, that's some cheating, that's expensive, that's complicated, I need to clean up it like couple hours. I need to mix color like additional couple hours. So no, that's more simpler, cheaper, and even like have an airbrush from Amazon. I don't know, some like from China with the integrated compressor for like 30-40 bucks. That's already cool. And actually for primering that change life. Do you get your figures in online store? In Germany, Kutami, different like stores where I can order it. Okay, so that looks so cool. Let's make decision regarding the blue after we will apply gold trims. So if you will say me that, man, you need to paint that in gold sun with white shield. Gold sun with wild shield. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. So we can just highlight, do the trims, and it will decide that we need to paint gold some element or like the sun on a shield or probably this part. We can do apply over it. That's not a big issue. So for now, I will take the Tidal blue. Tidal blue, as you can see, so the main conception, right? With Army Painter, in other brands they have as well, as I remember, but like with Army Painter, you have this like scale of the color and actually family. So like applying the, when you do some like layering with highlighting, choose one family like deep green bluish, and you don't need to buy all of them. You don't need to buy all of the set from like thanks man, from darkest to whitest. You need to take like darkest and the whitest, and the rest of you can mix by them on. I usually do. I have three colors. So I have like the darkest, in the middle, and the lightest. And I can just mix and paint exactly some gradient without big issues. Good. So like this, for example. So with one family, you can just create gradient. So like create gradient. So easy. Okay, so I take a lighter color. Let me just quickly clean up the brush from the previous paint with a bit soap. You can see that there's still on the soap a lot. I just try to remove. So I try to collect all of this, like just to remove from my paper towel, and yeah, you can see it's ready to work. Let's take water. In this case, I need a bit more water because I want to create like not glazing, but create additional like smooth layer. I don't need. So let me just check. We can check. So yeah, that's a good condition. So I'm going to just touch a side with this color, just the side. No, that's my issue here. Let's just fix this way. Okay. So here we can do as well. Here we can do as well. Just one simple line. Like when I'm painting these parts, I even don't breathe. That's like a sniper methodic. You just touch very gently. I hope it's in the focus for you. Yeah. So yeah, and just paint carefully small lines. It's a good brush, it's not a big deal. My hands shaking as well. That's like usual issue. Good. Here as well we can just highlight. Okay. Don't breathe. Just doing your work. Then breathe again. Yeah, so, and let's just touch here as well. Good. Good. Whew. I need to breathe and take breath again. Okay. 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 My children have some conflict. Interesting. Do you hear them or not? Let me in the chat. Can you hear my children or not? We will test our microphone. Okay, there are like some white part that's I just marked, and I need to like remove this small issue. We definitely can do with just clean water, so not a big deal. Just to remove it. Let's apply pretty strong. Let's apply pretty strong. Okay, we have this color. So the color was here initially. Let me just take it and let me just apply it. So that's why I recommend to use the cup as a basic color if you just painted them. Just mix it for your brush so you can easily just take, reuse and fix some issues. Good. All right, and we have like on our shield. On our shield, let's do the highlight with lighter color. Yeah, and hold the breath again. Okay. Good. All right, so it's done, and I saw I have some parts I just didn't paint properly with my brown color. This is a boot, left boot I missed. So let me just quickly fix this, and that's all. So we just fixed the mistake I did. Good, 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 good. Okay, so we have there like clothes. They probably have no some like beige as well, or even now that's Georgia also proper paint part is everything. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Good. Thanks for comment and likes and support. Hope you joined the channel. There are a lot of only tips and tutorials. So that's orange actually as well, but I'm going not to use the orange probably for this purpose. I use like very light beige color. I applied here orange. Should I apply here orange as well? Here like here. I will do another way. So I will take the Caribbean Ocean. You see, like I already used more than 10 cells, 1 drop of Caribbean Ocean. And where is my always mixer? Holy White. Holy White is like grayish white with milkish consistency. So you can make your contrast less transparent if it and look at the color. So that's very pastel bluish. That's perfectly for our clothes. So let's just apply it over it. So it's not the same as a bluish here for us. That is good. Here on the hand, we'll paint it. Here on the S, we have it as well. Here on the S, the corset probably we have as well. It so good on the pants. Let's do that. So we have our own color scheme. I prefer more. So why not? Okay, good. Here we have hand. That we need to paint in this pastel color. And yeah, and here's as well a bit. So we'll like gently touch. Gently touch. Okay, I just touch it near my parts, but that's okay. Okay, that will be cool. That will be like, that is hand. Yeah, that is hand. No, they have gloves. Let's do like hand. Why? I want to do like hand. Good. This will be metal. Let's just paint in the metal. Is my metal still? Yeah, it's not dried yet, so I can easily just cover. I'm not going to play with some like gradients here. We can if might be needed, but not for this small. Actually, it's not so small. Some miniatures just have sword this size. And yeah, here I need to use Caribbean Ocean as well. Nestmate, hi, thanks for joining. Hope guys on your subscription and like. And let's just check, did we do everything we wanted? I need my Caribbean Ocean. Caribbean Ocean. Is it was Caribbean Ocean? No. Let's just take another. So you see, I used a lot of control like cells for my contrast. So the conception from, let's just see. Let me just find the advertise. So Army Painter Puppet palette. So in this palette they just released the small one. They have 10. Not 10, not so bad. It's even like I saw have even more. Is it Army Paint? No, that's not Army Paint. Yeah, so Army Paint just released with 10 cells, but yeah, 10 cells not so bad, but bigger, up to 20 would be better, definitely. Okay, so I need to take my Caribbean Ocean and just apply here on this part. That's super cool. Guys, and if any comments, question, please share in the chat. Happy to have live discussion with you people. Good, so that's applied pretty nice. All right, then we applied everything we wanted. We can just highlight the horse. That's another stuff, and we can start with, oh, that actually as well should be brown. Yep, like this. It's very dark and like very transparent brown, so need to be careful with it while using. And here the part I probably still want to do this Caribbean Ocean blue, so let me just quickly apply here. Good. Let's give it a try and hope on your comments, guys. Hope you still can hear me. Good. Join my Patreon if you can support me. That would be nice. More miniatures for the project, for the painting tutorials I can do, because yeah, that's limited budget every month to buy sets based on the request, but we will do that. We will do. So the holder should be which color? I will take this one, brownish decay. Let's take new cell, this, and I will do this. Good, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. All right, then we can switch, I think, to gold, right? Yeah, let's do the gold. That should like totally change our miniature. Good. From the gold, I really like from contrast the glittering loot, but for these small elements, like doing this, it's pretty like complicated and we can just apply on a white surface. So let's avoid it. And I will use regular paints, greedy gold. So, but contrast actually pretty good. Apply with airbrush, and yeah, I can recommend it. That's a good option, especially for custodes. Just to do apply the gold, then just apply. I have this dark red tone, red match perfectly as a shade for gold, and then highlight with some lighter, some dry brush with mithril or some like very light silver, and yeah, the armor will looks pretty cool and very fast. So yeah, that's easy concept for this amazing guys. Okay, so let's start our story. So as you can see, I apply my gold metal regular paint without any water. I use a bit more than thin part, and I just carefully with small touch allow it to just keep on the surface. So that's all. That's why I think that markers should be like game killer feature, absolutely. And I'm going to try them. I will do some video right after I will get these markers, just some experiments, and these guys will be the first on whom I will test that. So with streaming, that should become really cool. Let's just see. Let's remember this mini, and you will see that after. That should be so cool. I hope. Your likes, your comment will decide everything. Is it cool or shit? Yeah, so. And let's just do from this side. I'm still on the focus. Yep. Oh, this horse stay on one leg. So yeah, I can just push on it on the top. Okay, good. Good. Hope you join my channel, guys. Only free end-to-end tutorials. They all shorts. I probably going to do full-size video, but I'm not sure that just painting 1 mini for 20 minutes that's something necessary, because you can see with my scheme on the shorts I just show you exactly what material, what color I use, and exactly how I apply it. That's all. So like 30 seconds, 1 minute, that's fully enough just to show. Yeah, for some big like or some like big machines, coconut org, for example, that take a bit more time. So I just split in couple videos. But yeah, that's pretty, I think, shorts. It's not about like that people apply only short and like time information, but there are nothing to explain in 20-30 minutes. I think they like I can just share many videos in shorts, and I think that's in this context more useful. Easier to find exactly maybe army or some like armor that you're interested in to paint in some scheme. So for full format video, I see sense only just to do video to combine some like different methods of painting in one video. Just explain if people just interested in it. What paint brand you using? I'm tried to of the Citadel paint pots. I use Army Painter mostly. I have Citadel, I have Vallejo. I'm going to try like as well an AK Interactive, but to be honest, all of brands on the market are cool. And yeah, there's some unique colors in Citadel, some unique colors, and maybe even more bigger palette in other brands like Vallejo, yeah, like Army Painter, like AK Interactive, so on. But the main idea for me, when you start painting, what exactly form factor do you like? Because Citadel just suggests you need paint from the pots. And that's when you work with the contrast, you can just apply it over your work surface. I never just painted directly from the pot because I want to mix. I want to mix with medium. I want to mix with another color. And if it's just regular paints, I want to mix with water because like just applying one layer without water, it will create a lot of artifacts on the surface. So like, and there are no just balls I bought by myself, like couple metal balls. You can just add in any jar and then mix it faster. But here, like I can dose it. I can just mix all pigments with the metal balls inside. And as for like Army Painter, I really like, I can see exactly color I see here. So I can just find when I come to the store, I look like I buy some colors for my interest, but yeah, all of them could be replaced with any brand. And all brands on the market who are oriented on the miniature painting, they are good, and you can paint any game workshop fraction. I have a lot of paints. I just don't like badly designed pots that Citadel use. It with too much paint, please, plus easily easier to put it on my wet palette with squeeze bottle. Yeah, I saw that some guys just they just bought such bottles in any art stores, and they just fulfill with the paints in these bottles. But that works. I just don't paint with open because it just start drying. I just, if open, I take some part on the palette, but with contrast you need like some another tools to take it, so you can do it with a brush. So yeah, I like that actually I can pause, and when I mix some color, I know that if I just mix exactly some colors with some ratio, I can repeat it. So if the color just finish it, I can repeat, and the whole my army will be with the same tone. That's very important for me. So I just measure with drops, and you can see on my video on my channel then when I have like some um, ratio, like 1 to 2 or like 1 to 4 parts of another paints. I do it exactly like measuring with drops from the paint. It's easier to do. Okay, so let's just continue with the gold tree. Guys, thanks for your comments, thanks for your thoughts. Yeah, so Citadel has great colors. some unique colors. But yeah, that's all depend on the form factor. And like in my manual that is like fully free how to start the hobby, the infographic on my Patreon, you can just find the link in the description of the channel. They're like just free infographic, and the first step I just recommend to check what exactly form factor do you like, because like you need to use, you can mix all colors by yourself, it's not an issue, but like first of all just decide what exactly do you want during your experience and regular usage. So yep. Sorry for that question, but is it a Stitch Head or Raptor Marine? Yes, exactly, Raptor Marine. I just like had old miniature, probably I painted 5 or 10 times, and I just like so you can see it was damaged, the surface, so that's why I just painted with the highlighting but without glazing, because it will give like more defects seen, and I just did with highlighting. The head I just took from or AliExpress or Temu. I just ordered it for well, like $2, 4 or 5 miniatures small. I just cut the head, glue it, and paint. So that was fully for fun and looks so cool. I just had a good rest, and that looks super cool. Maybe I will do something additionally with another characters. I'm glad that you like. Yeah, that's a cool idea. Just I don't know, to make with different characters from some movie. I saw like so cool mini. I need to like order them because I don't have 3D printer yet. But there was mini with goblins, and there was 10 goblins. Each one was just like in some from horror movies. That was so cool. I think that could be fun to paint them. Need to check this out. I don't know about the quality actually, because I just tried to order it some like miniatures from the Tama and the quality was awful. So yeah, I probably need or my high quality 3D printer to do that, or just work with Game Workshop. That's expensive, but they have so cool miniatures. So we're doing the trim. We need to paint gold here as well, so it takes some time, but not so a lot. We can do it quickly, just highlighting our trims with a gold color, gold metal actually, and yeah, that should works pretty nice. Here we have some like some texture for gold elements, and I will show you that with the red tone it works pretty nice. Works pretty nice. Good. You get a 3D printer, would you go with racing? Feeling the ply is more variable, but resin is far better for small. Yeah, that's like, I think you just buying the printer of that, it should be definitely more expensive, but like especially yeah with the liquid plastic for small miniatures, because the quality of the miniatures I don't like. I don't like with yeah, so it's should be some investment to buy the printer. I don't know what does it cost. To be honest, I didn't analyze it deeply, so probably when I am going to decide, I spend some like hours in an internet analyzing this topic as usual. But yeah, if you have some suggestion, maybe like you had some experience, maybe you friends, and you can recommend, happy to hear. Yeah, always like good to hear, not some like review but real usage experience from people. Great for bigger model from what I've seen. Yeah, so like for my purposes, I'm going to buy exactly to print some miniatures and buy some models probably. So I'll stay probably on it. I understand that you have like some plus and minus pros and cons for each one. Yeah, for me, I just didn't consider. Yeah, actually, to be honest, now I'm lying. Because for paint holder, I wanted to apply on my IKEA wall. I probably need to paint some bigger parts. That might be an issue. It might be expensive with a like liquid plastic printer. Okay, let's paint this part. Let's gently trim this element. Thanks for joining, guys, today, and hope on your like and subscription to my channel. There are tons of videos I do regularly. No excuse. 5-8 video every week, only tutorials, only end-to-end, only tips, and all in Reels, to be honest. Yeah, like if you like Reels, so that's probably should be definitely nice idea and protection for you to join the channel. Thanks for support. Does the camera not get in the way? Sorry, I didn't get your question. Could you please just rephrase for me? Maybe I'm stupid. I'm sure, but yeah, I didn't get it. What exactly camera you mean? Good here. What I've seen applies a lot more newbie friendly, much more bigger object and models, but tracing is much better for small details and how smooth the print come out. Yeah, I agree. You need trace curve. Yeah. So that's should be the way. I need more gold. More gold to me, please. Good. Okay, we need to finish with the trim, and it should look already amazing. Let's just finish the gold trims. Okay, here I was like some gem should be. So we did yesterday gem, it was like some purple gem integrated into the armor. So we can just imagine our own for this squad. Okay, gently, very quickly, just highlighting. No big deal, no big issue, just a lot of manual work we need to do with highlighting to the gold. All right. Guys, any comments, any question in the chat? Thanks for joining, thanks for your likes, appreciate really. And I understand such streams are interesting for you. To do like step by step 1 minute. Okay. Thanks for comment. And this good as well. All right. Here's some element I missed. All right. Okay, here on the armor we need to paint as well. Let's don't forget about that. When you set up the camera to the stream, how do you prevent the camera from getting away of you see the model? Ah, that's one. Yeah, I have like some holder from my previous lamp, because I have like this grate from Redgrass, so I just leave the holder, I remove the lamp, so yeah, I just keep my phone exactly, and I can keep it and like my face close to it as well, and I can see everything. So yeah. Good. Thanks for clarification with the question. Sorry that I didn't get from the first time. Good. Here on a helm as well, there are some gems. It's not like a gem. Let's say it's some gold. Some gold coins. So something like that. And let's do with the gold helm. Let's do. Here's a like small tree. Yeah, a lot of gold these guys have. Yeah, good. So they could explain. Okay. Thanks for joining, guys. So many gold trims. So when I painted the Thousand Suns, I just tried to, that was rubric marines, and I just tried to find some proper approach, and I actually started with painting with like a blue color, the whole miniature, and then just paint the trims. And I spent like a lot of time, probably paint maybe an hour, even more. Then I just decided to cover the miniature with a gold first, and then just paint, because like you have some trims, and within of the trims it's easier to apply the like pretty liquid paint, and that like was 20 minutes for the whole armor. I just posted that on the channel. So cool and fast method that helped me to work with the army. Oh, is that model from a particular game? That's from Warhammer. That's Warhammer. The like Age of Sigmar series. And yeah, and actually when I just tried to engage my son in this game, I decided not to just to scare him with all of the rules, but just we bought two small squads for like 40 euro each one, and we just paint them, assemble it, so, and we just use the rules they provide, like in Age of Sigmar, in the instruction for the gluing the miniature. You always have in the end a different language, like characteristic that you can use and how this warrior like fight. And actually you don't need to of course later you need to dive into the lore if this game like interesting for you, but before that you shouldn't be scared with all of the rule and the lore. and you can just fight. So we just had a couple battles together in this way, and then he just decided to dive, and right now he has Necron's army. So yeah, I think that's a way how people, or the alternative way, I think it looks. Yeah. So the alternative to start with Warhammer, it's a bit different rule, but still like a lot of common. It's kill zone and kill team. Sorry, kill zone, kill team, and you have like not some squads. You don't need big army. You can buy just one squad that's fully enough to start for like 40, 45, 50 euro. And yeah, so we have like dwarfs, Jaegers, and I forgot these guards, like police. And yeah, and you can just play in smaller place anywhere. You can just create your own battlefield and play it. Yeah, that's like depending, right? The greatest of this game is variability. You definitely can play absolutely. Yeah, there's some like fractions that people not happy, especially after some specific new editions of the rules. So they just make like that was with Tau when they like uh, only shoot mostly and shoot pretty good. So like for some armies that was so difficult because you're going to fight as well, but you can do it because Tau kill you from the distance. But yeah, again, depending on the strategy. Have fun with the battle. Cleared kill team. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Is it Warhammer? Yes, that's Warhammer. Can someone in group answer? Have no audio, but bet that used to play Tony had hundreds model that looks like this. He's very, very proud of his well-painted army. Yeah, yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Happy for that. That's so cool. Yeah, and actually just analyzing my audience, that's like over 20K across like all channels, followers, and they're like people and men and like women and men's starting from like 20 to 80. So wide audience of this game. That's so amazing. Like I discussed with like my friend from Xbox from Microsoft, and like he said that's actually, to be honest, like our audience is not just like children and teenagers, it's all the audience as well, because these people have money and they play games. And that's true because like I still play game. I'm already 40, and yeah, I really happy I have my Steam Deck. So sometimes free time I play some bestsellers games just for fun. Good, and we actually almost finished it with a gold trimming. That took a lot of time, but that's definitely finalizes with this miniature. So let me just try to keep, let me adjust my light that you can see this as well, I hope. So hope you all join my channel, guys. I try to do a lot of useful content, short, simple, so that won't take a lot of your time, and I hope give you a lot of new interesting ideas. Hi guys, hi. I started painting my models last November. That's cool. That's so a lot of fun with the painting, with the finding like your color scheme, like with the first results. So excited feelings. Okay, we almost done. Almost done. Let's see on the end result. And here is well like a part with blue. I'm going to paint. Cool. So like, and let's just finish it. So what do we need? Additionally, yeah, I just started. So for the ultramarine for me, cool. Happy for you. Here's a great like ultramarine dreadnought for you. Looks like on a, like actually for the water. I found so cool for these waves. I super happy with this Vallejo Diorama FX water texture. So cool, easier to apply, and so nice. Even like with any like highlights, that already looks so amazing. Good, great. Just started a custom paint job for the faction Space Wolves. All that's good. I painted many Space Wolves and I posted like upcoming time, some of them already on the channel. There will be like 10 gladiator for Space Wolf. There will be a couple characters, one leader, one priest, and headacres with wolves as well. Will be on the channel soon, so join to see the content. Don't miss. Okay, I forgot about the armor. So there's some symbol in the gold I need to paint as well. And here he has like couple gold trims I missed. So we just checking. With the missed parts, and yep, we actually here is like as well the shield. Shield should be gold. Let's do that. Let's just apply for it the gold. Color. Good. They're done. Done. Okay, good. Looks like all no. Always some part we missed. So here should be gold as well. Let me just quickly finish these elements. Some people who just joined it from the beginning, come on, like just finish this miniature already. So like we have, I really like this blue elements. What do you think? Should I skip them, these symbols, deep blue, or should I paint something with the gold? Yeah, thanks for the base, for the commentary. I also like it. So we just Just I have on a channel, you can find it, so it's easy with like a pasta to create this texture and the water. That's I need to clean up a bit, but yeah, that's so cool. There's some customization that you can keep. I don't know why they do that. So this one is moving, this one is moving, but they just have some plastic you can just cut, and you have like this custom approach always. Good. And now what effect is brilliant? That yeah, that's what effect. Just to repeat for you guys. Here is this Vallejo diorama FX. Water texture, super cool, super cool. I just checked it out like a couple of them and just found this one for the ocean, for the waves. Amazing, just amazing. Good. So that's all of our face. Oh, we forgot about the face of the man. Just cross-sider skin, just one touch, all fixed. That's not a big problem. The face is too small, and we just need to apply some shadow. That's all. And this hand I will paint with the cross-sider skin as well, because I decided that it will be like just a hand without gloves. Here I don't have that. And actually on this side I saw some gold elements as well, so let me just quickly finish it. Good. All right, so that looks pretty nice, I would say. Not super perfect. Good solution. The white is so clear. Great job. Thanks, man. I just applied the primer. I didn't touch it anymore. So just with the first primer, we did it and fixes it. So that's, let me just remove the rest of the stuff. You should be able to see that pretty clear. And let's just finish with one small step. We will do grass here. So I will show how I will do that. So let me find. First of all, I need yellow. I will take the light yellow for this small grass. Again, like I just already used probably 15 or 20 pots for the contrast. So yeah, that's wrong color. Where I just put it. Here's the. Okay, so I need to paint this one in the yellow before I will apply the grass. And yeah. Okay. So for applying the grass, what I will use, I will show you. So I will use the grass from Army Painter. So I have like such step set, but it's like a lot I need to apply for this surface. I'm going to have this result like fully in the grass. They have very greenish, and this like two against army. So yeah, this with stone. I just need to dry brush with a gray, and that's all. And this man will be with the grass. So grass we will apply with PVA glue. Again, I don't recommend to buy like any specific, I don't know, base glue, blah blah blah. That's like small bottle, too expensive. You can buy like big bottle on Amazon and any like art store. So that's not big deal, and just apply your over the surface. It will dry transparent, so not big issue. Again, for the like stones I have on some like €1 store, I bought the like one fraction for €1 jar with smaller like gravel and like stones, and you can just mix combine. It looks like, so it looks like that. So, and I have bigger stones as well for like such mans. So this mans I will paint soon. The immortal so cool. You can see, so like we have and sand and gravel and big stones. So yeah, pretty easy, very cheap, a lot of the material. So this small, like, I need this this I bought, yeah, army paint or the grass for this purposes, for this army. But yeah, let's just apply the PVA glue just with the, so let's just do it like and just spread around. So we need to cover pigmently. So plum 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 plum. Easy job. Great result. And done done done. Almost finished. So we want to keep the grass here. Remove to the trash. Take this part. I usually do directly here because I want to leave as much as possible for the next army. That's why I just apply this way right here. Yeah, and actually I try to do the stream that you like see by my eyes, because I saw some stream that's not interesting for me to watch as well. When they're like some person painting far away, it's very complicated to see what exactly they're painting. Okay, and we can just gently push it. Oh, sorry. And remove from the side. So some grass we lost, that's okay. The next time let's store, and actually, yeah, that's our result for today, guys. Pretty nice man on a horse. We even didn't highlight the like horse from the bottom, but it like looks like necessary, not necessary. And yeah, that's one we just painted yesterday. So we just highlighted some skin of the animal. So cool. Especially I like this pattern on the armor. It's very easy to apply just with a wash. You just apply wash, not overthrow it, but just with a small touch on a tip, and it like spread across all of this recession and create this. So this one great army, and this guys looks so cool. What probably I missed this gem. If you want that I painted, just give me plus in a comment and I can do that right now. So gem I recommend to paint with just regular paints. That's easier. White, that was like brain matter beige. That was next after the matte white in this family. I just use the beige, a bit beige color. And I apply through the airbrush as a primer, just not primer, highlighting over the black primering. So let's try to do the gem. It's like interesting for you. Hope you subscribe to my channel, guys. Let's think what color will we take. Probably we're going to make it some very bright green, like vibrant greens. So let's take this area. We will start with this one. I will show you. Let's just fix back our miniature on the holder. Good. I hope you like the streams, guys. So usually I do on weekends. So like 2-3 streams, I hope to do in this way on YouTube, because I really like the audience in YouTube. All people are very engaged, involved. So cool. Okay, so where is my like drop of water I just left here somewhere? No water. Let me just add one drop. So okay. Hi, I know. Okay, so I just apply this green color on the gem. Let's just do that. So we apply with one layer here. inside of this like gold part. So let's give it a dry bit, and then we'll just highlight it the bottom with lighter color. So I just switch into the next to the lighter color I have, and I need like very thin like line just to create a bow, and then we will use even lighter color and then couple blicks on the gem. So let me just hope that it's in focus. It's highlighted by the lamp. Let's just dry it, still not dried. So if any question about the mini while we're waiting when it will dry, so give me in the chat. Actually, yeah, while we're waiting, I just promised to show how on the like gold will look this dark red tone. I strongly recommend use like dark red tone. Again, like for the tone like null oil, rest of the stuff, I recommend just to buy like this wash medium, or from the Citadel, it's named technical paints like this one, Lemon medium. So you can make your wash by yourself. The main idea of the wash, that's like consistency that apply exactly in some like recessions, and you will see the shadow. So you don't need to apply the wash over it like people like to do with null oil. Just apply over and just clean up. So pretty dirty, but again, like for the wargaming miniature, that's absolutely good. It looks again, but I recommend just apply wash like that, so just touch in recession. So you can see it's like stay. I try to paint close to it, but it fully concentrate in recession. That's very liquid and very like good consistency exactly for these purposes. So the red one looks pretty nice with all of this gold elements, and I strongly recommend to use, especially like custodians. They are so cool with reddish wash. So like everywhere where you have some texture, you can apply it. Actually, we have green here. Let's just, while it's drying, we will apply on it as well. So we will have two gems, right? Why not? So two gems. Here's dried. So let's just switch to the lighter color. Let's just switch to the lighter color. I take in from the same family. And we just check we need smooth and light line. So is it focused for you? I hope yes. And let's just do that. So we just highlight it with our lighter color. Okay, then we need to highlight lighter here as well. On one side, and we can take even lighter color. So the lightest, it's named some afterglow. That's pretty cool for some necrons, for example. You can like paint different approach, the glowing on the metal for necrons. So this color passed good as well. And it's too liquid. Why so small pigment? Probably I mixed not so good. Just use it in it. So we can just left some light part here, and yeah, probably on this green it's not looks so clear as like on purple. I just showed on the previous miniature. Good. And now we need like just a blick. For the blick we will use just regular white. Any white you have your hand, just take it, take some part without water, and just to try touch very small, like just couple like two small dots. That's all. So you have some bleak. I don't know, it's even like probably in my camera you won't be able to see, but like in another side, opposite side to the highlighting, we can just to do this. Okay, and we have like bluish gem, but here we have some magenta gem, and they I think looks like and here they looks even better with magenta, cause like the bleak with the white on the red or in the magenta looks better than on a green, cause it's light color, so only with a close look you will see some dots here like on a gem. And yeah, probably I will just correct it cause with some gold trim and get back the color. Yep. So guys, that was it, how we just painted the cool man from Realm-Lords from Age of Sigmar. Hope you joined my channel. There are a lot of work upcoming today at night, tomorrow, so only like free full end-to-end tutorials. So join to my channels, and hope if you have any like chance, probably you follow me for a long period of time, just probably support me with 1 cup of the coffee cost on a Patreon. Again, like on a Patreon, I don't plan to place any video that will be like hide from you. Patreon just to support me, but all that I'm going to do, it's for free, full end-to-end, I'm going to post on my channel. So everything I do, you will see, no matter pay or not. But if you can support me, that definitely help me to buy more different miniature and like based on your request and support. So on Patreon, we can discuss exactly which next army or project we need to paint probably, or find some interesting scam. So thanks for your time, guys, today. You are great audience. We have a lot of tons cool people, great comments, and have a great weekends. Bye everyone.